Hi guys, and welcome to another episode. Today we're here at the Gate of Pain. We just learned something pretty crazy about Doro, that he's actually got a son who's dead, and the son has wound up here in the Realm of Torment for some reason. And that's because Abaddon and his minions have started playing with something called the River of Souls, which we'll talk about in a minute. Anyway, this is the first mission in the Realm of Torment. Let's crack on. We've had two long episodes where I've kind of looked at loads of other stuff, but this one let's try and get on focus. So let's speak to Doc. He says, Matt Greenspring, Kormier told me you would be coming. She's already gone ahead into the domain of pain to scout the area. When you're ready, you should catch up with her. The battlements are heavily guarded, so you should be careful. And yeah, we're going to go into this place called the Domain of Pain. Kind of, the Realm of Torment seems super chaotic, and it's kind of weird, and I don't really know how things work, but it does seem that it's divided up. There are gates, and you go through the gate and you go into a specific domain, and then at the other end of that domain is another gate, and you've got to slowly work your way through the gates, which is quite cool. I've seen stuff like that in a few books that I've read. So anyway, let's speak to Doc. The Marganites have dammed the River of Souls, preventing it from flowing to its proper destination. They are harvesting the souls for their own purposes. It's an abomination. Okay, we need to find a way to bring that dam down. When you and Doro are prepared, we can begin our assault. So Doro is the required guy for this mission. Wouldn't have it any other way after what we just found out. He's doing it for his son. And yeah, our plan is we're stuck down here, but we've just decided, Kormier's kind of convinced us that we need to try and defeat Abaddon. She's been touched by Abaddon and come down here. She fell into chaos. We don't know why she was touched, but we're actually going to learn it a lot sooner than I remembered it. We're actually going to learn why at the end of this episode, yes. So, hello Kormier. Journey of life is best taken with good company. Right, so we're in this horrible kind of fleshy, crazy looking place here. And these are called the leech tunnels. We'll learn more about them later on, but they look pretty horrible, don't they? But yeah, there's a few really cool quests around here which we'll learn about. Anyway, Doro says there must be a way to save the souls. All of those souls trapped here. Kormier says the River of Souls has been blockaded by Abaddon's minions. If we remove the blockade, the souls will be freed. We must destroy that blockade then. I will not leave my son to Abaddon. Okay, so we're going to be learning about that blockade. It's actually called the Soul Weir. I believe this weird thing is actually back the way we came, but we're going to be coming on through here. And the Soul Weir was this thing that was built by some Marganites in the city. I think the city's called the City of Biskekor or something like that. We'll learn more about it. But I love these places, these leech tunnels. They're like that when people die and first come to the Realm of Torment. The River of Souls is very close, and this is like where they first arrive. Apparently, all their thoughts and mind and stuff is sapped away from them here. It's pretty cool. There's some reasonably interesting story about it. But lots of torment creatures around here. This mission is one of those missions where we fight a lot of very powerful elementalists that we'll meet in a minute. And it's kind of a mission where I've played quite a few times and been perfectly fine, but then I've ran into the elementalist in the wrong way, and just because I've been positioned badly, I've wiped right at the end or something ridiculous like that. So it's one of those missions where I think you get lulled into a false sense of security and then just get completely ruined. But yeah, we'll see how we do. It feels very claustrophobic and weird, doesn't it? I like it because it's one of the only real places in Guild Wars that I feel like I'm kind of... Oh, what is this? Like a cesspool? It's one of the only places where I feel like I'm really indoors, you know? Like we're in some kind of big beast of some kind, really. Anyway, what have we got? We've got some more torment creatures there. They don't seem to want anything to do with me. Oh god, what's fighting me? What's fighting me? Okay, so here's some terror-webbed riders. Now, we haven't met too many of these before, but terror-webbed riders are minions of Dhuum, the fallen god, the previous god of death before Abaddon, who we found out from that Forgotten in the other episode is aiding Abaddon in some way. And that kind of storyline starts to come through here. These guys are the really powerful elementalists. There's terror-webbed riders, and we'll also be finding things called torture webs. Oh my god, they killed Corey. Corey, no! Okay, come on. Get up. It's quite fun, actually, for any of you that play. In the Underworld, you can't get inscribable items because the Underworld was released before Nightfall, and inscriptions were a mechanic that was only released with Nightfall. But because there are Underworld enemies here, like this Eternal Shield, for instance, when you pick this stuff up and identify it, if I can, let me grab my ID kit. There we go. If you identify it, you actually find that because it's a Nightfall, you get inscriptions. So there are places in the Realm of Torment where you can get inscribable items that you couldn't otherwise have got on other places. Things have changed a little bit now. There's more things, but yeah. Okay, so there's some more here who we want to be careful of. The other thing to point out is in the Realm of Torment, every place we go in all of these domains, even Nightfall and Jahai had an effect, but I didn't talk about it. You have a different effect which hurts you. So we're in the domain of pain right now, and that means whatever we do here, whenever we use a skill, we take damage every single time we use a skill. And we'll find lots of effects like this. Oh, okay, so we're outside of the leech tunnels for now. Right, and I'm trying to get a good look of the soul here. Dankoro says, look at that abomination. It must have something to do with this madness. Come, let's get closer. We may be able to discover something useful. What abomination? What am I looking at? There's terror webs. I can't see the abomination. Where is it? I know we're about to overhear a conversation between a particular person who you guys might recognize if you've seen Prophecies, and someone we haven't seen for a very, very long time. The bonus for this mission also is to kill 3 extra guys. You see this emissary of Dhuum? He's one of the extra guys we need to kill, but we'll watch out for that. So the emissaries are delivering messages from Dhuum and stuff like that, I presume. Anyway, here's the River of Souls. And in fact, on that note, there's one thing I want to talk about. There's a lot of stuff in the Realm of Torment, okay, that looks weird, but we don't really get much information. Now, I've talked about the guildwars.dat a few times and people who mine it and find extra information. There's a lot of extra information you can get from that in the Realm of Torment, and as we walk past certain stuff here, I'm hopefully going to tell you guys that, because it's a lot of stuff nobody really knows about. And there's some extra information on the River of Souls there. It is described in the guildwars.dat as being once a flow that took the drained souls down into storage of the abyss. It has since been dammed by the natives of Bequessa, who feed on the still conscious souls. Now, Bequessa is a Marganite city. Hopefully we'll see, but we'll learn a little bit more about. And those guys built this giant thing called the Soul Wheel, which is described as a dam thrown across the River of Souls by the demons to allow them to harvest the souls of those touched by Abaddon. So this river actually used to be, the envoys would take the spirits, as far as I can see, and they'd flow into this River of Souls, and this used to flow into the Underworld, where Grenth would then judge them and send them to their specific afterlife. But it has since been dammed by the Marganites in a giant Marganite city down here. And things have changed. Oh, okay, so we can hear somebody speaking. The undead Lich. He says, where are the souls you promised to Abaddon? The emissary of Dhuum says, my torture webs are collecting them from the river now. Their work is slow, and they do not hurry for anyone, let alone you. Abaddon will not be pleased by your lack of progress. When I return, you will give me the souls I require, or you will face Abaddon's wrath. Save your threats. The Soul Wheel's power is tied to the torture webs. Without the torture webs, you have nothing, and they only respond to my commands. So I think they were talking over there, perhaps? I'm not sure. Oh, he's seen us. He says, intruders, you stay and protect the Soul Wheel. I must finish the preparations. Do not fail Abaddon. Dankoro says, the torture webs are collecting souls from the river. We must find them and destroy them. Any souls be free from the torture webs will help us destroy the soul weir, says Kormier. Quickly, find the torture webs and eliminate. So this is what this mission's about. We kill the torture webs. You can actually see them pulling the spirits out. And when you kill them, you can save a few spirits. But yeah. And of course, big revelation there, the undead Lich is down here in the Underworld working with Abaddon. When he fell, obviously, he'd been trying to control the Titans, and he was very much involved with them. Oh my god. And look, you see all the damage I just took? One hit of liquid flame, that was. One hit. These torture webs do so much damage. You really got to watch out for them, because they have some big skills as well. Right, okay. And yeah, the Lich, and we'll learn more about his circumstances and why the Vizier from Prophecies, is down here in the Realm of Torment in a quest we'll be doing hopefully next episode, which is also to do with the leech tunnels. So yeah, but the Lich is about right. So there's a lost soul we've just saved, and we need to save 10. So the lost souls run off to a certain location. Where they'll be saved. Now I'm not sure. Maybe this is the soul weir. Is this supposed to be the dam? Or is the dam specifically over the river somewhere? I'm just being a moron and I can't see it. Anyway, this is a big building in the middle. As I said, the bonus is to take out the additional emissaries of Dhuum. And there's one inside this little place here. But there's also lots of enemies around. So I'm going to kill these torture webs first. Lots of minions of Dhuum working with the torment creatures around here and stuff. Okay, so that's them dead. I love the architecture, the Marganite architecture. Like I said, there's 3 big Marganite cities we'll see down here in the Realm of Torment. One is the city of Torka, which is the one I think most people are familiar with. And the 2 other cities, one of them you can go to, but is never named in-game. You can only get the name from the guildwars.dat. And the other one you can only see in the distance. And I believe it's Besqueka, or however you pronounce it, that is seen in the distance. That's the place where they built this soulware. Come on, follow me. Follow me. No. There we go. Okay, good. Oh god, and I haven't changed my elite skill either. Sorry guys, I do want to change my elite skill, and I will remember to do it. At the next episode, I promise I'll have a different elite skill. I keep forgetting about that. I'll make sure I do it on camera. We might even change to something. Should I go back to Balthazar, or should I try something else? Melandru, maybe? I know Milani's using Melandru, so maybe not that. Maybe Lissa? Not too many people were keen on Lissa. Possibly because she looks so freaky in her avatar form. You know, she's supposed to be the goddess of beauty, and then they give us this thing with 4 heads stuck to each other. It's kind of weird, but there we go. Right, so here's the other emissary, who hopefully I can pull. Look how big that guy is, seriously. I look pretty intimidating myself, you know. I look like Grenth, I got a massive scythe, but still, this guy is huge. Okay, good. Run. Oh god, I've aggroed some other stuff. Keep going. Kormier, get out of there. Oh god, okay, more of them are charging us. Not good. So you got to watch out for these guys' meteor showers and stuff, and make sure you flag your people out when they start falling down. Okay, so there we go. Bonus. Kill the additional elite emissaries. 1 of 3 is destroyed. You can actually kill another one just after you get out of the leech tunnels. You can sort of skip a little bit of the mission and go to the left and try and kill one through a door. But considering so many of my team are physical characters, I didn't really think it would be worth it. We've got some words of madness here. Okay, here's the next torture web. Hopefully he won't do too much damage to us. So you can see actually you got kind of the leech tunnels. What? Look at that! Look at that! He just killed me in like 2 hits. Oh, I hate these things. Oh, and I'm not being rezzed. What's up with that? Is everyone okay? Where's Talcora? Is Talcora dead? I might have to cheat, guys. Oh no, Talcora and Norgu are dead. Where are they? Oh, they're all the way over there. Okay, I may have to cut it while I go and try and save them. As long as the torture web doesn't kill us. Okay, no, he's not. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to go have to save those guys off screen. So, I'll be right back. Okay, all better now. Moving on. Next torture web is over here. Look at that thing. I love these little Marganite towers. These are just another one of those buildings I wish I could go inside, so they get the weird purpley glow. The one thing you want to watch out for, I usually get tripped up on this mission, is you start fighting a torture web and other things patrol closer, like these terror webs here, can you see? So it's always a good idea, if you ask me, to make sure you get the terror webs first and try and leave the tortures alone until everything else is dead. Okay, come on, this way. Whew, that guy almost killed me as well. Okay, moving on. We get quite a weird thing for the bonus now. I have no idea why they did this. Okay, if you look over there, you can see some enemies. Oh, but the River of Souls is here. What the hell are we supposed to do? And it turns out that this, you can just, honestly, walk on it. Walk on nothingness. Why is this like this? I wonder if maybe when they were developing the game, they thought there was a glitch with a bridge that maybe they put here at first, and then they decided, oh shit, okay, let's put it in. And then maybe one of the other developers was like, oh no, this is actually quite cool. It makes the bonus a little bit more interesting. People have to try and walk out over the river. Was that what happened? Or what? It's really weird, isn't it? Was it for the challenge, or is it just a glitch they completely overlooked? I find it hard to believe they did. I mean, obviously people would have found this if it was a bug, or they would have fixed it over all the years. But it's just very weird. I kind of like it though. It reminds me of one of the gold dragons you get in Tomb Raider 2, where just you're faced with a big open thing, and all you have to do is walk, and there's just like a hidden invisible pathway under there. But yeah, very, very odd. But that's what you got to do to get to the second emissary, who's now dead and floating on whatever the hell it is that we're walking on. And there's another torture web down here, as you can see, who is trying to kill me and doing horrible loads of damage. Okay, alright, that's that one dead. Not too long left. This mission's a short one. It's difficult because you get so many massive hitters. I quite like what they did though. It's the domain of pain, and they have made it so that this is the mission where you're hit by things that do loads and loads and loads of damage. I think it works well with what they've done here. Oh, is this the dam? No, yes, maybe. This could be the Solweir. I don't know. If you guys have seen it and I've just been a moron, please feel free to tell me in the comments. I'm a little bit worried now because I haven't fought anything for a while. Hello? I know that the last emissary is down here across this bridge. And what you want to do for the last one, I'm not entirely sure if it can happen, but if you kill all of the torture webs obviously before the emissaries, you finish the mission and you won't get the master's reward. So it might be a good idea to leave one of the torture webs alive while you go off and kill the emissary. I do believe he patrols across the bridge though, so we should be alright. I don't know, is he across that bridge or is he... Yeah, sorry, he's across this bridge, so you can go and kill him. All you got to do is go across the bridge and then you can go and kill the last torture web rider, which is there. Okay, so over the bridge, lots of big teeth. I like the teeth bridges, they actually look pretty cool. And here's the emissary of Dhuum. Oh shit, and loads of torture webs are charging us as well. Get back, get back, get back, get back, get back, get back. There we go, keep moving back. Don't want to be in any meteor showers. No meteor showers for us today, please. Alright, let's just try and kill him. Oh no, everyone's in one. Move, move, you fools, move. Whew, Jesus, I felt like that could have gone very badly. Okay, that's 3 of 3 elite emissaries destroyed. So now all we have to do is kill the final torture web, which is here. And that is pretty much this mission in a nutshell, guys. As long as this guy doesn't kill me, which would be horribly annoying. It looks like he's going to. Look at all the damage he's doing. And then this final mission, actually, this is the cutscene at the end of this mission is very good. It's going to continue on with Dunkoro's storyline, and as I said earlier in the episode, we're actually going to learn a little bit about Kormier as well, which is pretty cool. Anyway, so all you got to do really, the one problem with this mission that I always find a bit weird, you've got to wait for the lost souls. So I will cut it until the final cutscene triggers. There we go. So, this is the final cutscene.
Thank you, Father. We shall meet again in the mists.
So now everyone can go to the Underworld. That looks pretty cool, with all the souls rising up. Oh, there's the Solweir. There we go. If I couldn't see it in the mission. And we've blew the crap out of it. And everybody can leave. And no more innocent people are getting trapped down here.
Dunkoro, are you alright?
Yes.
Oh god, we're being hit by something.
Yes. I suppose I owe you an explanation. Years ago, I sent my son to the Crystal Desert. There were reports of strange things in the tombs of the primeval kings. Tentacles bursting through the stone.
Abaddon.
Yes. My son was reported missing and presumed dead. I blamed myself for sending him off without enough forethought.
Which is why you always want to have a plan.
I never knew what happened to him until now.
But you have freed him, and the other innocents trapped here by Abaddon's touch.
What about you, Kormier? Are you an innocent as well?
What? Kormier is the most honorable of the Sunspears.
No, you are right. I am far from innocent, and my crimes are the greatest of all. It was I that first found the inscriptions in Istan, and I that awakened the Apocrypha of Abaddon.
It is not your fault, Kormier. How could you have known?
Tales of the Forbidden Ruins are part of our history. My curiosity and concern made me ignore those warnings.
Even though you knew it to be an evil place, you explored the ruins.
I did. And worse, I read the words of the Apocrypha. I felt his spirit. I was drawn into his web. Now my body withers, and my spirit walks in torment. That is why I serve as your guide.
Where is Abaddon?
He abides at the heart of his realm. He is still chained, but his power grows, and the walls around him grow weak. I fear that without the aid of the five gods themselves, we cannot hope to contain him.
Then with the help of the five gods, we will.
Okay, right. Well, that completely ruined one of what, in my opinion, is the best cutscenes in Nightfall. But there you go. So that is why Kormier has been tainted, and why she's here, and why ages ago, I believe it was Kayet, said she has been touched by Abaddon and all that kind of stuff. This is why it happened. And in fact, if you guys want a little treat, and I'm sure you do, go back to episode 1 of this Let's Play and watch from 3 minutes in till 3 minutes 30 seconds on the very first episode I ever did, and you'll see a little treat related to all of this. But anyway, now we're at the Gate of Fear in the other corner, and I'm going to end that episode there. I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. It felt a bit all over the place for me, but there we go. And I will see you next time. Oh, this place looks lovely, doesn't it? Lots of big spiders coming up. What do you think? Anyway, see you later. Oh yeah, and I forgot, again, in the middle of editing I remembered, we're going to change our elite skill, so let's quickly swap it out. Dwayne, Grenth, Lissa, Melandrew, or Balthazar? Do you know what, I'm going with Dwayne. Some people liked Dwayne when I did that episode, and they haven't had any love, so there we go. Alright, we'll be playing as Dwayne from now on, the leader of the gods. I guess that's quite fitting considering we're coming up to the end of the storyline now anyway. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time.